But
what does it mean to be a dom? I hate myself for asking this
question.
Yeah, well, I'm at like literally when you say I'm a dom, because you said you were a stripper.
Yes.
So what does it mean to be a dom stripper? Or is it not? Is it not together?
It's two different things.
So what's a dom?
It can be together.
What's a dom?
Okay, a dom. Basically, I'm fulfilling your fantasy. So if you want me to, it's not just the typical. I don't know if can I say.
Okay.
It's not
These are two different jobs.
BDSM.
You know what?
Yes.
Go all the way in. Explain it all the way.
No, you don't have to. Sorry, I thought it was related to your role as a stripper. You're saying that people can book you for some other stuff.
Yes.
Okay, and where do you sell that service?
So it's kind of like, okay, so I'm on
OnlyFans? Sugar daddies.
I've done OnlyFans before everybody know about it. I don't like OnlyFans. I'm not an OnlyFans girl. Basically, there's different websites that you have. We actually create real contracts. Like it's an actual contract you need to sign. You need to pay tribute, everything. If you have a wife, or like I need to know pretty much all about your life. There's
what
different
website
levels.
is that?
There's a lot of them.
But which one are you on?
SugarDaddy.com. I don't do seeking arrangements anymore just because it's a lot of.
But for the dom thing, that's what Sugar Daddy
there's
That's where I met my husband.
Kinks.com.
Wait, where?
On seeking arrangements.
It's my. I don't like
Wow. Out of nowhere, she just comes in with a situation.
It's popular. It's a popular one. Seeking arrangements is very popular. SugarDaddies.com or Lux Luxury. There's an app called Luxury.
So would you consider your other self a prostitute?
Prostitute? No.
Is it
I don't have sex? I don't have sex for money. Do I exchange?
What does a dom
sexual
do?
Fantasy?
Is there fantasy not to have sex? Okay, now I am kind of interested in the details. What does a dom do?
So some want to have sex. I don't have sex.
So what do they want you to do?
It can just be me taking, like, it can be as simple as me walking around on a leash. Like, I have one now where he literally wants me to walk him around on a leash.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm so nosy. So he pays how much to have you walk him on a leash?
$1,000.
For how long do you have to walk this person? You have to walk him for an hour?
We can't do it in public. We can't do it in public.
walk him
Come
for
on
an
over,
hour?
guys.
Yeah.
You take him outside?
Yeah.
Normal niggas coming over.
Outside. He will walk on all fours, hands, knees, all that. Yeah. They're called cash piggies. Outside. I can't do it that long because the police will be like, what y'all got going on right here?
What are they called? Cash
piggies.
Oh. Did you guys know this? Is this like okay?
Is he wearing his underwear outside?
No, he has to be dressed.
What is the craziest thing you have to do for one of these clients of yours?
God. I was afraid of that question. So I did have...
Go all up, by the way. We're on Rumble, so you can go all up.
You can say whatever you want now, ladies.
Whatever
We're on
you
Rumble.
Wait. Okay, so one thing that I would never ever do it again is humiliation, like financial humiliation, which is basically... I'm going to take evidence of your entire life, whether you have a wife, whether you have kids, whatever. And I'm going to call your wife. I'm going to call your family.
What?
I'm going to take pictures of, it is a kink. It is a kink. I had a guy that literally drained his complete savings account.
Am I uneducated? Is this any of this?
This is a new one.
This is a new one.
I ain't gonna lie. We wrote
He wants you to drain his account, and you said you'll never do it again?
Yes, because I didn't like it. I've had guys
you didn't like spending his money?
You know how many guys
How much will he pay you to spend his money? Because now I need to know about this.
I've had guys that literally, they will send me money every week if I want lunch, if I want rent, whatever I want, basically. But then the next week, I'm like, hey, I want this. And they're like, well, I'm facing eviction this week because I gave you all my money. Or I've had guys that are like, my wife found out the account. Like, I don't do that anymore because I don't want to ruin your life. I just want to complete your fantasy for the time being. I don't want to ruin your life. I don't.
You got like the one guy jerking off in the corner. Hey, I got $27.
Yes, I've had that. Yes. I don't believe in that. I don't want to ruin anybody's life
for some imaginary sex.
Yes,
Wow.
exactly. Just because there's guys out there that just like that. They just like being dominated. Like, I don't know. You have to ask them what the.
Come on, man. There's no way you ain't draining his balls after you drain his account, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Where's the account, man? Come on.
Yo.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Come on, man.
No,
Next level syndrome.
It doesn't make sense. If that's the case, you can call anybody. You don't need to go on a special website. If you can call any rational person. You're like,
no,
can you take all of my money? Yes, sure. Is that your thing? Like, I mean,
it's not the same. It's not the
same. They want.
It's not the same.
How did they want you?
What are you doing extra?
You have to create an emotional connection with them. So it's not like, oh, give me all your money and that's it. No, they want to feel connected to you. They want to feel like it's an interaction.
She's getting ideas. She's like, I'm listening to this. Yes.
It's an interaction. That's what I'm saying. Like, just because I say I'm in the erotic world, I'm not saying sex. I'm saying intimacy, a connection. Like there's people out here that marry sex dolls.
I'm so sorry. I have so many questions. So going back to the dog that you were walking, that was not a dog, but was a human, and it was outside.
Yes, ma'am.
And you said the police, until the police get... Can you just describe that interaction with the police when you were walking a human?
It's very awkward. It's very awkward. Because you can get charged as it's indecency, public indecency.
Like disturbance.
So yeah, exactly. Like you really can. So
and where did you do this? Like what city were you walking this human?
I've done it in Maryland, which Maryland it's bigger. There's different areas. I've done it in Miami as well. It's a little bit harder because there's a lot of cops.
What would you say if you saw a woman walking a human?
I've walked a girl
in leather.
What? Walked a girl?
Seriously?
Yeah, she really walked a bitch. Let's go.
She's a dog walker.
No. Sorry, Kat, you're asking.
No.
It's just an emotional connection. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love the erotic world because it's not always about sex. It's not always fellatio, cunnilingus. It's not always that. It's literally about feelings.
But you also have had sex.
If I want to. Yeah, if I'm attracted.
Man, she fucking.
But
do you think your job at all might be impacting how they value you?
Yes and no. I say yes because the second you hear, oh, I'm a sexologist, I'm a dancer, I'm a whatever, I decide to tell you I'm on lifestyles. What do you think? You think escort, or you think she's just another stripper girl type situation? Ho. Yeah, I mean, it's honest. It's honest. It's honest.
This nigga. Go ahead. Keep going.
That's automatically what you think. Especially when you see certain girls that are in the lifestyle, being dancers, being escorts, being whatever. That's how they present, and they don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I have morals. I have values. My career does not define me. I'm a completely different woman from what I am, from what I work. Me making money has nothing to do with the woman that I am.
Don't you think that what you're willing to do for work does define your value, though? Like you should say, like, these are not my values. I just do this for work. Like,
Absolutely.
I prostitute, but these are not my values. I just do this for work.
Yeah.
No, I'm just giving an example here, right? Like,
okay.
I'm not sure that we can separate that, right?
I can. I can.
Well, you can, but I'm saying that I think for men, and I don't want to speak for men, but you're telling them what you're telling them what your values are when you say I do this and I do that and I do this, right? Like if I'm they don't think that you're just performing per se.
I make them comfortable. Like I will tell you everything up front. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hide anything. I'm literally gonna show you everything up front. If you have any insecurities about what I do, if you have any questions, I'm like, look, babe, this is literally what I do. That's it. That's all.
So that would just so we can run your argument to a totally separate career path. Like if that would be like me saying I sell crack to children, right? But I tell you that I sell crack to children, so my values aren't checked because I told you that I sell crack to children.
Okay, so let me also add, if I do get into a relationship, me telling you up front what I do, if you're not comfortable with that, I will not do it.
I'm not saying that
enough where I'm like, okay, he's worth it. But I also know what type of man that I can give up my part of my income for.
But I'm just saying, how can you separate your values from what you do? Like even that example I just gave you.
It's easy. I can't really explain it. It's just easy. I just don't get lost in that world of being a dancer, being trapped in the erotic world. I don't get lost in it. Like I'm very headstrong. So it's literally business. It's kind of like an actor. I can go on Seinfeld and or Friends or whatever and be an actor, but it's completely different at home, So it's acting for me, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And that's it. And then at home, I cook, I clean, I will do all the things of wifely duties and I'm happy. They're happy.
So you're basically just, in your mind, you're like, I'm just two different people.
I am. I definitely am. Sabella and Etienne are two completely different people.
Keep it a bean.
What?
In the club.
Huh? In the club? I'm Sabella in the club.
Right.
At home,
and what are Sabella's values?
Does Sabella smash in the club?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
Never did.
Not the cap.
Not but one time.
Shut up.
Back room? Nothing?
Never. No. Never. Ever.
All right, Sabella.
Never.
We're going to find out whole facts.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Make a phone call?
Go ahead.
In the office?
Go ahead.
She one of them? All right,
Go ahead.
nigga. Come y'all.
You want me to call? Oh, y'all took my phone. I would call the office. But no, I've never done anything like that ever.
Okay.
No, and that's cool. I mean, you already said that you're putting your career first, which is fine. I'm just wondering, if you're okay with the quality of man that's going to be left for you at the end of the road when you're done with your career.
I have
And you're done prioritizing that.
I have dealt with both shitty men and quality men. So it's like I've experienced both. And because of who I am, they understand that, okay, this is her career. This is what she chooses to do to make money. But she's a completely different person with me. It's not airs. It's not fronts. It's not, I'm trying to get your money. It's not nothing.
Can you remind me how old you are? 27, did you say?
I'm 29.
29.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you, how old were you?
Shut up.
26.
26. And you said man first?
Yeah, if I have a man, yes.
Yeah, if you can find one, you would put marriage first.
It's not fine, but I mean, I guess. But yeah, I would. Like, I would put that first, yeah.
What would be a better word than fine?
I don't know. I just makes me seem like I'm out here in the streets. Just like,
I was. I don't think there's any shame in like wanting to find a guy, man, like wanting to find a relationship. Like I don't. Yeah, I feel like.